three different positions. Have you noticed that in relative to maybe other defenses that you guys have maybe a certain level of athleticism that other defenses don't have?
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool actually. You know, we all rotated throughout camp, rotated throughout spring, all different positions, so we all can play multiple positions. So I think that's a pretty cool thing and pretty unique, I would say, for sure.
Imagine watching film maybe a little bit earlier in the week. What's the biggest thing you've noticed about Rutgers so far?
Yeah, you know, they got a really good quarterback. It starts with him. He's a veteran. Super tall wide receivers. They got a 6'6" receiver, 6'4" receiver. And then a good slot guy that they brought in from North Texas. So they definitely got a lot of talent, and we got to try to limit some of their plays.
What's the main focus to limit those plays, especially against those taller, athletic wide receivers?
Yeah, the main thing, you know, the first thing is stopping the run. That's the main thing. When you can stop the run, it makes them one-dimensional. You know, then pass is coming. And then getting pressure in the face of the quarterback. Anytime you can get them off balance and off their spot, it makes the throws a lot harder. It's a lot of timing throws, so if you can jam them off their routes, that's a pretty good thing.
Max said there's some similarities with Minnesota, given you don't play Rutgers every year, but you do play Minnesota every year. Does that help you guys in preparation at all?
Yeah, going back, I think it was 2 or 3 years ago, he was the OC at Minnesota, so we've been watching a little film of when we played him 2 or 3 years ago, and getting some tells on him, but yeah, that for sure helps.
And then these Friday games, you got UCLA on Friday on the road last year. You have both your Friday games on the road this year. Do you prefer to play those Friday road games or Friday games on the road, or would you prefer them in Kinnick?
Yeah, I don't mind it at all. I actually like going on the road, getting a chance to go and steal a victory on the opponent's turf at night. Should be a great atmosphere. It's a blackout for them. It's a great opportunity for us to go 1-0.
When you start Big Ten play, do your coaches emphasize a mindset shift? Do you guys personally, do that yourselves? Kind of, what is that shift for you guys?
Kind of a little bit of both. The coaches definitely emphasize that we're getting into the Big Ten play. We kind of take it upon ourselves. You know, it's basically a fresh start. Everyone's 0-0, so got to try to get out to a hot start and get off to a quick start for sure.
What are you liking from your unit so far?
Yeah, I like the energy that everyone's playing with. You know, everyone's flying around, having fun. Everyone's loving when someone else makes a play. So that's what I love to see.
Turnovers. How are you going to force one? When does that come in?
Yeah, you know, I think you can't really try to force something. You gotta just do your job, and something will come. You know, last game we had a lot of sacks, held them to minimal yards. We did our job. We held them turnover on downs. So the turnovers will come. We just got to keep doing our job and being consistent tacklers.
How often is that talked about?
It's definitely talked about every day. We do certain drills to try to mimic. We have a turnover circuit that we do at the beginning of practice. So we try to get our hands on the ball as much as possible. You know, tips are super good. You know, get the ball up in the air, try to get a turnover.
Should we be worried that you haven't had one yet?
I don't think so. It'll definitely come. If everyone does their job and we get pressure on the quarterback, everyone's covering the right guy, we'll definitely get some turnovers here soon.